Hey, what's up, guys? Ken here, and I hope that everyone's doing great out there. Okay, so the title of the newest video, I want to talk about the time in the 1980s when I got my copy of Amazing Spider Man 300 at its original cover price. Now, Amazing Spider Man 300, this is probably one of those must get books for every serious comic book collector who wants a set of notable issues or first appearances or stuff like that. It's like if you're a collector and you have your friends over at your place and you're like, hey guys, check out my comic book collection. You want something like this to maybe show off. Something that makes your collection legit, alongside stuff like Giant Size X-Men 1, Masters of the Universe Volume 1, Issues 12 and 13. Hey, seriously, check those issues out. You'll see what I'm getting at. But yeah, this one with the first full appearance of Venom and the first full-on fight with Spidey, this one has been one of the essentials for over the last 30 years or so. So hey, what was the original cover price? Well, we've got the price tag right here. It was 3 ringgit and 80 cents. Slightly more than a Snickers bar. That's what we paid for it back in 1988 when the book first came out, and that's really the only way you could get it for its original cover price. Now I know that there's stories where you hear about people getting it for a bargain at a garage sale or from some senior citizens bin of old books, but nah man, that's just cheating. Okay, that's a lucky strike. It's a 1 in a million probability. You didn't earn it for real if the seller didn't know its worth and you didn't do the responsible thing by providing some information as to the value of the thing at the point of sale. Oh, hey, by the way, in case anyone was wondering, the ad on the inner cover of Amazing Spider-Man 300 was for the classic retro toy line Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future. Okay, but yeah, anyway. Now, I grew up in the southern part of Malaysia in the town of Johor Bahru. In the late 80s, there used to be a really popular standalone bookstore in the heart of town called the Johor Central Bookstore. This place was somewhere beside the Causeway Bridge that would take you into Singapore. The bookshop was something like 3 shop houses wide. Okay, they had a huge shelf full of comics. New comics would be coming out weekly, and all the good stuff from DC and Marvel would be there. If you're an old school comic book collector dude from Johor Bahru, or JB as it's commonly known, do hit me up in the comments section, okay? If you're in your 40s now and you grew up in JB, you probably know the place I'm talking about. Okay, so the primary school that I went to had a bookshop that took its supplies from this particular store. And normally, at the school bookshop, you'd find stuff like stationery supplies and textbooks and stuff like that. But this bookstore at my school had a twist. Okay, in the late 1980s, somewhere in 1987, and throughout all of 1988, my last 2 years of primary schooling, they started hanging up comic books for sale. Okay, the school bookshop started hanging up comic books for sale. Hell yes. Okay, you could get your comic books right from the same place that you went to for your morning classes, studying mathematics and doing P lessons. Yeah, how cool is that, guys? Freaking cool. Okay, just freaking cool. Now, I started getting into Amazing Spider-Man in late 1987 when I got issue 298 as a random Christmas present. The cover price on that was actually 1 ringgit and 90 cents. It had the first cameo of Venom and it was the first Todd McFarlane on Amazing Spider-Man. Now, I like the story and the art and the hint of this mysterious character that was out to get Spidey. I just had to find out what the hell was going on. So I told the guy who worked at the bookstore that I wanted the next few issues and to kindly hold them for me. At 1 ringgit and 90 cents an issue, my dad or brother wouldn't kick up too much of a fuss to spot me the cash to get them. The next one was issue 299 with the first full Venom appearance, and I knew that they were leading up to something massive. Okay, I also knew that those 100 issues would be extra size with more pages and double the price. But this is one of those anniversary issues that really delivered. Okay, when the day came, I took this thing home. Imagine that I finished morning classes and I get to pick up Amazing Spider-Man 300 just before boarding the school bus home. Yeah, but I got this thing home and I must have read it something like four times in that one day. Okay, in terms of debuting a new character with an exciting look and a thrilling motivation, man, by the time that you were done with this, you just wanted to see Venom again. Okay, you'd actually have to wait a whole year before that would happen. But hey, his second appearance in issues 315 to 317 was worth the wait. Okay. Also, if you're wondering, the original cover price for these books in Malaysia, as I said earlier, issue 299 was at 1 ringgit and 90 cents. Issue 300 was the anniversary issue, so that was priced more at 3 ringgit and 50 cents. But once we got to issue 301 onwards, the standard book pricing was set at 2 ringgit and 50 cents locally. In fact, it stayed at that price for a pretty long time too. Yeah, man, the golden age of comic book collecting, guys. How much is a modern book on stands these days? $20? Yeah. Okay, so that's it for me for today. If you stayed on through the entire video, thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I'll catch you guys again real soon. Thank you.